Get ready for a super wicked podcast guest for today's show. Meet Patrick Seta, the artist you didn't know you needed. Patrick Seta is a Cincinnati-based artist known for blending traditional Japanese, gaming, and trippy art into something truly unique. His art isn't just confined to the canvas, it's everywhere. From glass pieces to military challenge coins and even coasters made from recycled wetsuits, but Patrick's talent doesn't stop at creating art. He's all about uplifting fellow creatives and collaborating on projects that span multiple genres. You'll often find his work prominently featured in the marijuana industry. Oh, and did we mention he's a podcaster too? Patrick co-hosts the hilariously dark and pop culture-packed Game Pass or Smash podcast, available on Spotify and Apple Music. And if that wasn't enough, Patrick recently completed a tattoo apprenticeship at Inkflow Tattoo Studio. His philosophy: art should bring you peace, balance, and fulfillment. So, whether you're into gaming, trippy visuals, or just need a good laugh, Patrick Seta's world is where you need to be.
Welcome, everyone. This is a Piece by Piece podcast. My name is Jacob Eskew. This is a Piece by Piece art collective behind me. And today we have Pat Seta. Pat, go ahead and introduce yourself, bro, and what you do.
Hi, I'm Pat Seta. I make mood mats under the name Dark Mountain Cult. I do art. I do challenge coins. I'm a tattoo artist, always, and a podcaster, ex-musician. So I have my hands in a lot of stuff. So that's what I do.
Yeah, I'm going to be learning a little bit of stuff off of him today because he's been doing podcasts, you said, for like 6 years, right?
Oh, yeah. Like
so
7 years now.
I'm excited to learn some stuff about how to do a proper podcast because I'm just kind of winging it at this point, but I think I'm doing all right.
Yeah, you're doing good, man. You're doing good. Yeah, there's like very specific like laws and rules when it comes to, or like guidelines, I would say, for podcasting. Avoid filler words like but I mean that's super hard to do. Make sure there's no dead air.
Hard.
Oh yeah, something I always did, like, because we had different guests when I did this podcast called The Bastard Sermon for 4 years, and it was probably like my most serious podcast that I did. So we had people from tattoo shops, comedians. We've had people from reality shows like Alone, Forged by Fire, Survivor. So we had a bunch of those people on, and you just got to make sure you have a ton of questions written down before you get into it. And honestly, you just got to see where the conversation goes. If dead air starts, you got a question right away. It's just a simple little tools that I've used to
kind of fillers for the conversation.
Yeah, I
instead
always
of
a list. Like sometimes what I would do is like right before like a podcast, like a week ahead of time. We had it every single week on Tuesday. And I'd write all these things. I'd look on Reddit up, like on the WTF page, like what the fuck page. And I would write down like, oh, that was wild. I want to write that down. We'll talk about it. And like just shit like that. So it's a good way to just go ahead and do that. And I'm sorry if you hear some dogs barking here soon. We're babysitting the dog, and they're leaving. But yeah, so
I have a few good questions, bro, because I kind of got into your art because of the mats, but I really enjoy like the new Japanese style art that you do. You want to go ahead and explain kind of what I'm talking about with that?
Yeah. So in my tattooing is something I've always wanted to do. It's a great way to just like
how's it going?
To do art nowadays. And so what I like to do is I like to study Japanese traditional wood block, which is kind of like 1600s, 1700s artwork for tattooing. And I could show like a good example actually.
Yeah, definitely.
So I have like a sacred library is what I like
to call
Jeremy? It. And it is basically my really expensive reference books that I get from out of the country. And
I'd love to see that
stuff. All kinds of tattoo, Japanese traditional. I mean, you could just turn to any page and there's all kinds of stuff.
That's crazy.
There's some weird ones. Yeah, there's some weird ones. I'll have to show you what I mean. But sometimes like I'll look it up and then there's like a ton of porn in it.
Yeah.
And you just don't even expect it. Oh, right here.
Oh, wow. Wow, some like frog porn? That's crazy.
Like this one.
Hi, Christine. How's it going?
That one's really
do you do a lot of like color tattoos as well, or do you just mainly work on like black and whites? What's your favorite color of tattooing to do?
That's a good question. So I'm an apprentice right now, so I'm still learning. And I will say, I mean, I've been an artist for a long time. Long time. Tattooing feels like I'm starting completely over. It is the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. I feel like I have to do, so when a digital art, which I do all the time, I'm really, really fast with it. You know, it's like, it's easy to just fly through a design. Like while I was waiting for you, I drew up that mask real quick. And, and I could show people real quick what I drew up just to show how
Yeah,
fast I can be.
it's fucking cool. I saw it. He showed me what it looked like. It was like that actually reminds me of something. One second. I have a piece. Let's go. Let's fucking go. So that reminds me of this piece by TJ.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that one's wild, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a Buddha. I don't know why, but that kind of reminded me of that. It's cool. I like that, man.
That's really cool. So I study the Japanese traditional is what I like to tattoo. It's just bold will hold is the best way to put it. But since I'm so used to going so fast on digital, you have to slow down with tattooing. You have to go so slow, and you have to stretch the skin, and the skin is only like 3 millimeters deep. Okay, so when you're tattooing the needle, it goes through the skin like butter. You can't feel resistance whatsoever on it. So you got to hear the grind. That's how you know you're making contact. You got to stretch it, because if you don't, the skin is just going to wobble and just swell up and stuff.
Oh wow.
And you can turn this, and if you're like, it's a whole like song and dance, and like there's voltages on how fast the machine, how hard it's packing in. And the best way I can describe and like how you got to work to your disadvantages in like tattooing is like 80% of it's fixing up everything you fuck up, because you see every fuck up. I can tell when people are drinking now, which is crazy. So when people are drinking, I tell, because I'm laser focused in the tattoo and I'm doing a fine line. We'll do this thing called sniping a line, where we're just holding our breath on every line. So that way it's like a sniper. You're pressing R3.
Oh, yeah, you got it for the scope. Yeah, that's funny.
Hold your breath, do a clean line. But sometimes you see the ink go into the veins like a spider. Like
wow.
Fucking, like venom. You know what I mean? Like you could just see the ink go through it. So and that happens when people are drinking, you know? So there's just a lot of things at play. And a good way to describe it, like if I'm doing packing, for example, like if I have to get a color in so you don't see a bunch of swirls, because if I do a shader, for example, it only has so many
Welcome
needles.
everybody that's in there,
by the way. And I'm trying to give you a whole thing. So you got to like shade it in like ovals.
Frog porn.
Just go through that and then you got to go back. Just like that. So it's a song and dance, man. It's a song and dance. I love tattooing though.
Yeah, I've got a few people that actually are either local to me or they're in the gallery page, and they do tattooing just like you, or they're trying to learn how to do tattooing. So this is going to be a really good podcast all around in that order. I mean, I'm assuming like tattooing kind of, I wouldn't say kept your art experiences alive and like being able to be an artist on the side, but would you say tattooing helps with like income so you can do art still, and also tattooing is art? So
well, tattooing is a career and it's a lifestyle. So I mean, you can make. There's no limit on how much money you can make. Like people like my mentor, they can make almost $180,000 a year just doing tattooing.
That's crazy.
So it just depends on how much work you put into it, you know. But I was, before I got into tattooing, I worked in like IT and computers and stuff, and I had a lot of downtime with the job. So what I did with that downtime is I just drew on my digital art pad, so I would stop doom scrolling on the internet, and I would just draw and draw and draw. And then I just happened to post something on Reddit. I did some crazy Halo. I love gaming, so I did some Halo design, and I posted it on Reddit and it went viral. And a shit ton of people were hitting me up for like tattoo ideas or
oh wow, okay,
stuff.
That's cool.
So that's how I got started professionally into like art in general. So when that happened, like someone hit me up and they said, "Do you make mood mats, dude?" And I had no idea what that was. And I'm always that kind of guy that's like, if you don't know what something is and you're interested and you want to know more about it, you just gotta ask. Like, just go fucking ask.
So you've done tattoos longer than you've done mood mats?
No, I've only been tattooing for 4 months.
Okay.
I've been doing.
I got that confused.
Probably 4 years.
That's what I thought. I was like, damn, that's a long apprentice. That's some good work though. 3 months and your work's that. So if you guys haven't seen his work, it's pretty clean. I shared something earlier with like, it was a post of his stuff. Yeah, for sure, man. And he does, like you say, he does like Japanese traditional art, and then he does some other stuff too. I think just like odds and ends stuff. You know, I'm assuming just what people ask.
Yeah.
But I showed the work
as an apprentice. You know what I mean? Because there's only so
it's
much
pretty clean, bro.
You were asking like what color do I like working with? I've only done like 3 or 4 real color tattoos because it's a whole different ball game. Like, for example, yellow is one of the worst colors ever to work with on skin because you only get one good pass on it. And if you mess up that pass, you're not going to be able to tell because it instantly turns pink because of your blood. So you got to like wait till it's done, like being angry. And it's like a whole thing. So you only get like one good pass. And then sometimes when I'm putting like blue, it's like painting. It's a lot like painting. So when you like put certain colors down, like they can get muddy. You got to wait till things calm down, pores close and stuff like that. But when you're doing like color, like sometimes that shit just smears all over and you just got to constantly wipe. But then there's like different skin types, dude. Like there's like this people who I like to call have alligator skin, which is basically you run a line on it. You run a line on it and you hear it. You know it's making contact with the skin, but then no ink deposits whatsoever. And that's when you know you're in trouble. You're like,
so what do they do?
So
what do you do with them?
You just got to keep going.
Got to keep going. You already made a line. It's usually somewhat there, but not really any deposit of the actual ink.
That makes sense. So
do they get mad at you or?
No, not at all. No, because I make it look
yellow
good.
and red. Casey said, Cassandra said yellow and red are the two worst. Yeah.
So
yellow sucks to tattoo. Red sucks for healing. Red can be made of minerals that people can be allergic to. And I'm glad someone brought that up. It depends on the kind of red. So, for example, like I have some wrist tattoos here.
Mm-hmm.
When I got that done, all the tattoos around it got real bubbled up and itchy. And it did the same thing over here.
Shit.
But then there's like times where I got like stuff like that, you know?
That's cool.
And there's no issue whatsoever. So it just
you should have done a shirtless podcast.
Yeah, I got I'm working on this rib right now. I got like a crazy chameleon.
That is fucking cool. Bart said good motherfucking advice right there. I agree, man. He's learning a lot. I mean, you're like just an intake for art information, aren't you? How long have you been doing art, like actual art, your whole life, or?
Well, it depends.
It's a good question. So there's a lot of lore to unpack here, a lot of DMC lore.
Mm-hmm.
Dad by Pod, love that.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
So when I was in college, right as I started college, I got in a band, and I was in a metal band for a decade, and we toured all over the East Coast and stuff. Got 3 albums out. It was a really good time. So I focused all my art energy into that.
Dude, didn't we talk about this? Did you show me your video? One of your videos?
Maybe. It's heavy metal.
It's like rock. It's like rock metal.
It's heavy metal.
Yeah, heavy metal.
Dude, I have. Yes, it's fucking good. Yeah, for sure, bro. I remember that.
Rare form is right.
That's dope.
So,
that's fucking cool.
Long time ago. So after I got out of that, I moved to podcasting, and then I started that one I was just telling you about. And in the meantime, during that, I had like paint nights with some of my buddies, and you can't see it back there, but it's because it's behind mood mat shelves. But we just did paintings with like tons of people. They would just come over to my house, and we would just like smoke weed, get drunk, and just paint on this giant canvas.
Oh.
And the best way to get a good canvas, here's a good tip. If you ever want to get a canvas, don't buy it just plain. Just go to fucking Aldi, or I mean not Aldi, like some St. Vincent de Paul's, Goodwill, and just paint over that shit. Just buy a cheap painting and just paint over it, and there you go, acrylic.
Brand new.
Good tip. Good tip. Don't buy
a great tip, dude. Expensive shit.
So as I focus into that, I was just working regular corporate jobs and IT, and I figured a way to like automate my job. Basically.
Someone angry reacted us. That's fucking hilarious. I love it. It's one of my homies. I know it is.
Oh.
I know it is.
Oh.
That's amazing. Oh, I think because somebody wanted to join in.
Oh, really? They could join in?
Nah, they can't join in.
But
it doesn't allow them.
As I was like working this job in IT, I figured a way to automate it, so I didn't have to really do any work other than like the first 10 minutes of my day. So I would just draw, and I'd share it on Reddit. I would just make commissions off that. Someone saw me do some hexagon-shaped work, and they asked, "You can make mood mats," and they invited me to the group chat or the group pages. And
question for you here soon too.
Yeah, and then Charlie Hustle, he found me, and I did like almost all of his art, and that's how I got into mood mats. And then he got
okay.
Everything.
So you did like the Yoshi and the Mario and the Luigi. Is that all you or?
Yeah.
Holy fuck! The 710s and all that, right?
Yeah, I do all the 710s, all the jar heads, arcades. A
Yeah,
lot of
those are
arty stuff.
legendary. Those are very well known around the community. That's for sure. That's cool, man.
I bet somewhere, I don't even
know how many mats there are now that I've done,
Dude,
but
you've done
probably like 200.
so
Probably
many.
like 200 or something crazy.
I bet
But
you
I love
have. I
making
would
them.
know.
They're
Yeah.
so much fun to make, and everybody is so nice in the community. And I love helping other artists like do their thing and collabing with people. I've met so many cool fucking people. It's honestly like a lot of people in the Mac community are like, it feels like I played Xbox with them for a long time.
Mhm.
So I run up to the Mood Mad headquarters and I see a bunch of these people like Brian Bell, a bunch of other people. It's like, damn, it's like I'm meeting my Xbox buddies for the first time, and we're all like just having a good time.
That's how I
It's
felt
just
when I met Tyler, bro. Yeah. Here's a question. Casey, she said, ever used the blacklight ink? I had a friend who had a severe allergic reaction. 0 stars, do not recommend.
No, I haven't. No, I've only gotten
use like black ink, a little bit of green, some blue and red, mostly red because I do these things called namakubis, which are in Japanese folk, Japanese like legend and stuff, heads of like the enemies. So you bring them to your leader and to show glory and all that. And what I'll do is I'll turn them into video game characters like ODST. If you ever played Halo as ODST, there's a helmet there with like the saxophone shoved through its head. And
Oh,
it's, awesome.
I think, yeah, you just did that one like last week, right? Yeah, that shit was so cool, dude. I fucked with that.
I got some Gears of War ones too, where Marcus Phoenix has a huge blade, like Ram's blade through his head, and then like a Locust with a huge blade. So I'd love to do more stuff like that. I love the gory stuff. I think it's just because I'm an old goth guy, but I just love gory metal, monster, dark art kind of stuff. But I'm just a huge gamer, so mostly when I do any of my art, it's all focused around those like specific things. And it's kind of funny because like with the name like Dark Mountain Cult, people like to think that it's like satanic or whatever, as if I'm religious at all. And no, I just like the dark shit, dude. I just like the old goth shit. I'm an old emo goth guy. So I just like the colors and all that stuff. But yes, I see someone posted that tattoos with ashes. That is something that you can do. There's also like cool things you can do, like when you die, for example. If you die, you can have bits of your skin sliced off, and you can frame it forever with the tattoo.
Holy
on it.
fuck, that is crazy.
Shit. Metal is shit. Yeah,
that is wild.
But I've seen so many things in the tattoo world. I mean, I've been in it just.
Robert Yoder said.
Tattoo.
Right, Robert Yoder said, "Bro, Gears was my childhood. That would be so sick." I agree, dude. That would be fucking.
just a fucking locust with a
chainsaw shoved up his head or something.
Fucking sick. Yeah, blood splattering and shit. That'd be sick.
Yes, maybe like purple blood and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'd love to do something like that. I just like the dark shit. Yeah, I've always drawn that stuff, monsters, things like that. So that's up my alley.
Love Doom.
Love Doom.
I've always wanted to do a Doom Slayer sword mood mat. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like a big red blade.
Yeah.
Like shorten it and have like a bunch of pot leaves in it or something.
Oh, that'd be sick as
colors and the lights.
Yeah.
Like I want to do a whole video game sword series, like the energy blade from Halo, like the key blades, the buster blades, like just with a bunch of different colors and stuff. It'd be cool, but yeah, it's just expensive to buy those die cuts, which are the shapes of the mats. Like this, for example, with all these cuts around it, is like a cookie cutter shape. And that costs money to do that. It's really expensive.
I didn't even realize that, dude.
Yeah, that's why you
see a lot of mats in the same shape.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Barthor said, yeah, the forever tattoos are dope. Getting more people in the macabre and taxidermy. Macabre? Macabre?
I actually have a weird collection that I like to collect. So I don't collect a lot. I just started like a glass collection here, which isn't much. Like I worked with Hemper for a while, and they sent me a bunch of free glass.
Oh shit, for real? That's cool. What'd you do? Mats with them? With their glass?
So, yeah. So yeah, I did a bunch of mood mats with them, and they would send me like packages and stuff. It was pretty cool. But I love collecting wet specimens. That's something I like to collect. I don't have any in here, of course.
Wet specimens.
Yeah, I don't have any in here. So a wet specimen is basically a dead creature in a jar.
Victor, what's good, bro?
All kinds of stuff.
Oh, that's crazy. That's cool. Robert said, or like the Delta Squad with Baird and Coltrane. That'd be cool. That'd be so dope, he said.
Yeah, the whole squad, dude.
The whole squad would be tight. I would love to do
Dude, that'd be like a
that.
back piece, dude. Like a crazy ass back piece or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Victor likes. Everyone loves tattoos. Tattoo's such a good like career to join into, or like if you're an artist, that's like
it's a secret society,
unlimited
dude.
money.
It's been around for thousands and thousands of years. You know, just like I went to a tattoo convention recently, and there was some guy with like the hammer and Native American nail where they were plugging it in on each tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so there's all kinds of ways going about it, but it's just like I feel like if anyone's going to collect art, you're going to want to collect art permanently. Tattooing is a great way of doing it.
Yeah.
I love tattoos. I'm covered in them, so I feel like it's just a great way to fully pursue art, which is honestly all I want to do. You know, I just want to pursue art. I just want to do art. I want to have fun, make cool shit. And
Art's amazing, bro.
it really is.
It's therapy,
really
and
is.
like Jeremy said in one of his posts earlier today, it's a euphoric thing too.
Yeah, it really is, man.
You got to use that creative part of your brain. You know, we're just really smart monkeys that get bored easily. So you got to get that creative juice out there somehow. That's the way I think about it.
Robert said, to be honest, I haven't. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, yeah, I was just answering that.
Go ahead. You're good.
Yes. What was the first tattoo?
Is a good one for a first one. Something small.
Something really small. Tattooing is a lot
like getting in the water. All right, like right when you get in, it's gonna hurt really bad or get really cold. And then you get used to it, you know. But you're gonna start somewhere small in your arms or back, or not in your back, but your arms or your legs. You know, that's what I would recommend. I remember when I first started getting the tattooing, like 15 years ago. There was this girl who wanted to get her whole back tattooed. She wanted a huge set of angel wings.
Crazy.
She got one line on her, and she got up and left. She was gone.
My sister, actually, my little sister Christine, bro, she's a thug, dude. She got a tattoo, first tattoo a couple weeks ago, bro, and she did it a half a sleeve, bro, and by her armpit and everything, bro. I was like, damn, and it looks good.
Oof.
Yeah,
I got my
she's a little badass.
Let me see if you can see my back. I don't get a chance to show my back off too often because I never.
Let's do the back shot, bro. Back shots. Yo, that's badass as fuck. I love that.
Good shit, right?
Dude, that's sick.
It took 2 years to get that done. 2 whole years.
Yeah, I can see that.
It was crazy.
That's crazy.
I remember
how much
when
it cost you?
Got probably like $4,000.
Damn, that's so fucking cool.
And
yeah, the guy was talking about dad bod earlier, and I only got the dad bod because I completely wiped off my exercise market as soon as I started getting my back tattooed. But I remember when I got the tattoo, my wife got her whole back done, and I was like, I want to get my back done. I'm already covered. I already got some sleeves. I might as well. So I go and sit down, and I remember I got that first line on me, and I had instant tattoo regret. I was like, why the fuck did I do this? Like, this is the worst. It feels like a red hot poker, like wet fire on my back, like just being
I've heard that.
carved on my back. It was horrible. But I knew in my mind at that instant moment of regret that I have to finish this now. I have to commit to the back tattoo because I can't just have a fucking line on my back. I have to finish this. What have I done to myself? What contract with the devil, pain devil, did I just sign up for, dude? So I'm just like,
I'm glad I got through it.
It took forever. I started my stomach in December.
Back shots.
It's gonna be horrible. Back shot, yeah. But I can talk about that all day, dude. But one of the main things I love doing art-wise is making mood mats because not a lot of people.
Yeah, let's get into mood mats. I want to see a few of your mood mats. Yeah, let's see. Do you have any designs right now that you have on deck that you can show everybody? Because the people want to see.
Let's see.
We'll bring some mats out for you guys to check out. Maybe talk about some potential projects that you're working on right now, if you want. I seen a moth one. It was with a bong, and it looked so sick. Wow, that's fucking cool. I love the UV because not all artists use UV, and I think that's the best part about mood mats is when there's so much UV on them. Like
there's like cool ones too with secret UV. Look at this one.
Yeah, you showed me that. That's fucking sick, dude. So is it glow in the dark too? Okay.
Yeah, glow.
Okay, that's sick. Finish him. Wow, that's wicked. Yo, I have one pre-ordered. Oh, he said he has some pre-ordered of that one. Sick. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah, that one's. Yep, that's a pre-order.
Yeah, I'm gonna show. That's I did a pre-order thing for my logo mats because I always wanted to make them. And
So
thank
sick,
God for the
bro.
people, anybody that supported the pre-order. Thank you so much. I can't believe we got my logo mat made. I got 100 of them, so I'll have them for
That's
a while.
sick.
I'm excited. I'm gonna show a sneak peek. All right, I'm gonna show a sneak peek right now. I know I'm in the dark and it's
Sick.
creepy, and you're probably really scared of me right now. You're really spooked out, but I want to show you something.
I'm here for
cool.
you guys.
I wanted to make something more for like the female market for mood mats, and I started making flower mats. Whoops.
Oh, that is wicked cool, dude. Ah, I like the orange. I actually might that's not only a girl's one, dude. I could fuck with that one
Not
too.
only that, but they are like family friendly. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, exactly, dude. Like nobody, like you can use that as a fucking mouse pad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like exactly. And I have like a bunch of ideas of things I want to do.
Here's one that he did. Yeah, I did that shit. I did that shit.
You did the one dab challenge.
Yeah, busted my shits.
This one's cool too.
Oh yes, show the Ouija one off too. That one was so cool. That one's wicked. I love that one.
Yeah, I want to do more of these if I can.
Yeah. And you sold out the black ones, right? You still have both?
No, they're all they've all sold out.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's not often I get a lot of extra.
Benny said fire. Michael Crapo said sneak peek. Hell yeah, you get some sneak peeks. Let's go. Bro, my wife will love this. That's what Robert said. Good, dude.
Yeah. So
yeah, that colors. Flower. Yeah, I'm gonna need that orange flower for sure. That's cool.
I got you. And then I do these other things. Another weird thing I do in the art world is I do artwork for the United States military, which is something I don't share a lot about it too much, but I do these things called challenge coins. And in the military, if you're like a veteran of some sorts, if there's any military people listening, they probably know what I'm talking about. But people will, if they're in like certain divisions of the army and stuff like that, they'll get like coins, which are like they're made of the same machines that make like medals of honor and stuff like that, but it's different kinds of metal, and they carry it on them. And then when they all go out for drinks and stuff, they say, who doesn't have their challenge coin? And who doesn't have it, owes everybody a drink. So like, here's a really cool one. I just got a huge order of these in. So.
Oh, that's sick. Dude, I have some homies that would fuck with that hard. Wow.
Really cool. I have like a ton of other ones too. Let me see.
Bart said he has a few of himself.
Yeah, I got like a shit ton of them now.
Wow.
There's like
I didn't even know about
Spider-Man ones.
Yo, what? Let me see that one. What the fuck is that one? My brother.
I got a really cool Skyrim one in here too. I got a phone.
Damn, do you sell those or you just collect those shits?
I sell them. Yeah, I got a bunch. If you want them.
The Spider-Man one, dude. How much are they?
They're usually like $25. I only sell them for $25.
Dude,
they are heavy though. They're heavy. So if you ever
is that the only Spider-Man one, or do you have different Spider-Man ones?
So I got this one, which is another Venom one, but it says "We Are Army."
That is so sick! Wow.
Let me hold on. Let me find the Skyrim one. I got that.
I got a buddy that plays Skyrim so much. He talks about it all the time. Yeah, Bart, those are some really cool fucking challenge coins. Whoa, that's fucking wicked. That one's 25?
I don't know if I have any extras of these yet. I'll have to go.
He's like, no, that one's mine right now.
That was mine. That was mine, bro.
Yeah, Jeremy, $25 for the Spider-Man ones, dude. That's pretty sweet. If you guys want, hit him up, dude. He has a ton of them, he said. Wow, that's cool as shit, dude. ODST. That's
legendary,
fucking
dude.
Wicked. Dude, you can make those independents, too.
Oh, they're so heavy, dude. I don't know if they'd be good pendies or not, but they are, like, there's weight, dude. This could be used as a weapon. This could be used as a weapon, dude.
The
Throw that at someone.
GLG does challenge coins too for the counterculture world. Wow, I didn't know that. What's the
Yeah,
GLG though? Can you help me out on that, Bart? 25. Whoa, sweet. Yes. Oh, Good Life Gang. Good Life Gang. I've never heard of that. Shout out Good Life Gang. I need to figure out who they are. Okay, so um yeah, so he's been doing a ton of those moon mats for you said last 4 years.
yeah.
Try to have some out once a week if I can.
Dude,
Just depends on
I
how
see them
fast.
all the time, bro. You're constantly working something up. It's fucking crazy, dude.
I'm trying, man.
I'm
Uh,
trying. I just want to make the coolest stuff I can, and I feel lucky that anybody that has ever supported me, So anybody that's ever liked any of my art, it allows me to just keep it
Here's a
going.
good
You know what I
question.
mean? Yeah.
What did you do differently to stay above the moon market? I'd say I wouldn't say crash, but you know what I mean. Like it's lower than what it was back in like 2020 when the glass market was also way up there. What have you done to be able to keep producing? Because you're like, there's a few people that can produce one every like week almost, and have a pretty solid, fan base to run behind it and start scooping it. Even if the market isn't as high as people would want it to be, you have that solid,
Well,
community. You
yeah,
have a real solid community, bro.
it's a really good question.
And I think the reason it is because it's just cheaper than glass. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Glass is so expensive to get made, and once the COVID happened, people didn't have the expendable income that they used to, where they can drop $2,500 on a really nice glass piece or something like that. I mean, for me, it feels like the market always fluctuates. There's good times, bad times, good times, bad times, and it
Oh,
just goes all
definitely.
over the place. And
Always.
Move Mats, I would like to say, is like kind of like a Beanie Baby craze. Like it's
Shout out to 9 people in here. Hell yeah. Beanie Baby craze. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Beanie Baby craze where it's like, it's super popular now. It'll be valuable later down the road now that you're in it. There's maybe like, I don't know, 6 or 7 of us maybe in the country that make mats like consistently, I would say, that aren't glass artists. And that would be me, like Brian Bell, people like that, Brandon Moretti, 74 Lands, just a Matitudes. There's only like a couple of us that really do that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So it's a very niche market. A lot of
Gotta
people
collect them
don't know
all.
exactly what they are until they see them, and then they really like them because you can use them for whatever. You can use them for coasters, but I would say honestly, what keeps it going is nostalgia, and I would also say
Nostalgia
it would
is huge in art, dude.
Yeah, nostalgia would
be
be.
a good one. Tattooing, D&D. These are just things that are really popular markets if you could just work around it because that's what's rising. You know what I mean? So I would say the way
What
that
would
I
you
stay
say
above
like
it is
drives your
slow, limited
creativity
edition.
also?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay, yeah.
let me finish. So limited edition, just keeping everything like that.
Mhm.
Never doing the same thing more than two, like often, like the different colors. You want to do different colors versus like just the same design over and over and over.
Yeah.
But I would just say it's just easier to collect mats. Like they're just more affordable and they're easy to collect. And and there's a resale market that's pretty good out there. So it's just like, I think it's a fun thing to invest in because you can get your money back easily with it. You know what I mean? And it's just
Yeah.
cheaper and multiple uses. And I just feel lucky about it. It makes me think of like Pokemon cards, baseball cards. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah, definitely. That's what Brian was
so
just saying.
yeah. So there's a lot of different things you can use it for. But what drives my creativity is probably ADHD. ADHD and anxiety is probably what drives my stuff.
Anxiety. I fucking hate anxiety, bro.
So there's like
Things like therapy, like adult coloring books and shit like that. So I can do line work like no other. But when it came to like coloring, it just I found it very enjoying. You know what I mean? It's just very therapeutic, easy, and it allows me to just laser focus on that. Nothing else happens in the world or matters in the world except for me getting this done and making it look good. And the euphoria of just getting like an actual solid piece done as a creative. And I think almost anyone that's creative whatsoever is a hard person on yourself. You know what I mean? It's hard to admit when something is like, okay, this is done. You know what I mean? This is a good one. I'm okay with it. It doesn't need anything else. And when you feel like something is finally finished, it feels just really good. When you have the final
Yeah.
product, things are done. And especially with mood mats are crazy because like I'll order something like this and I won't see it like for 6 months maybe. Like all the mats that I'm releasing now, I made like 6 months ago, something like months ago.
Shit.
So all the art that I do now, which is way better than when it was 6 months ago, it hasn't even come out yet. You know what I mean? Like the stuff that I do
crazy.
now, and that's just how it works. You know what I mean? Like I did those Pip Boys. I did Pip Boy mats, and that like
I remember those. Yeah.
the market went boom right there. That was probably the most viral mood mat out there because I remember people were hitting me up like crazy. I woke up to like 60, 70 messages on Instagram of people pissed off that they missed it because I didn't expect the show to just have the effect that it did. It was just a really good timing. You know what I mean? But it was just coincidence. I made that months ago, months before the show came out. And it's just crazy how it works. You know what I mean? So you try to plan really far in advance. As you can see behind me, I have a ton of mood mats up there. I've had those for months. How
do you usually display, by the way? Someone was
this over here
asking. Well, no, they're asking any recommendations on displaying your moon mats because some people are new to displaying moon mats. They don't want to ruin the moon mat with like the pins, like marking them up and shit. How would you display yours?
I went to a buddy's house recently, and he had a mood mat out, and it was my Metroid one, which is one of my favorite ones I've ever done. My wife's grabbing her bong right now. But hold on, what was I saying? He went over to his house, and I saw this mood mat, which is one of my favorite mood mats, one of the brightest ones that I think I've made, and it was disgusting. It was like such a slap in the face, dude. I was like, dude, if someone in my community saw that, they would eat you alive. They would ruin your life.
Dude, it's an art piece,
find out where you work, and they will find out everything about you. So the way that I would recommend it is it just depends on how you want to display it. I'm trying to work on more family-friendly style mats. So that way you can just display them anywhere as any kind of coaster because we use ours in our living room for our drinks. But I think like hanging them up is really cool. I've seen so many like different kinds of collections where they're all displayed on the walls. Like remember back in the day when you were a kid and you had like the stars on the ceiling and stuff. I really want to do that too. That's what I'm trying to do with the mood moths. My mood moths that I don't have any around me, but my mood moths that I really want to do. I want you to hang them up all over the walls. Like it's just stars. You know what I mean?
I've never heard of these. What is that?
Let me get some.
Yeah, I'm going to have to know about these. Also, I have a couple more questions. You can answer them whenever you'd like. Someone asked.
There you go. It's like a mood.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you have to explain that one. Oh, yeah, okay. Like the donuts and stuff. Yes.
Yeah. That's how it's like one of those in each order.
But you just hang them on the wall, and they all glow in the dark, UV and stuff. Bunch of little moths.
Wow, that's amazing. I never even thought about that.
Oh, this is a really cool one. Look at that. It's got mood mats written on it.
What? Oh, that is cool shit.
Yeah,
it's like little art pieces and shit.
Yeah, so what they are,
just like what mood rings are in general, is like mood mats when they print stuff, the way that the machine works. I've been in the headquarters and how they run it and stuff. It's like screen prints. So if they have mess ups or things don't line up, they put them in a pile and then they hole punch them. So everything that you see in a mood ring or a mood moth is usually a print, of a misprint of a mat. So you can see all like the imperfections in them.
So the next one would be whoa, get out of here. Oh, first off, Jeremy said Metroid was my jam back in the day. Dude, funny story real quick.
Yeah, let's hear it.
My mom used to play video games all the time, dude. All the time. More than I did. It was crazy. And her favorite game, one of them was Metroid, bro.
Really?
And we were at the bowling alley one time, and she had her saved games or whatever, and I accidentally deleted her game, bro. And she was like on the last level, dude. And boy, I tell you, I never touched that game again, dude. She permanently banned me from her her little Game Boy, I think it was Advanced. No, SP. Game Boy SP.
Damn, dude.
That is hard.
Yeah, bro. I felt so stupid, dude.
Oh, my God.
Well, if you ever want to give her a gift of a Metroid, I got more Metroid mats coming.
Dude, hell yeah, okay.
So we got more of those coming.
Yeah.
I don't know when,
that'd be cool as hell.
but you could gift that to her if you wanted to.
Yeah, gonna. She's gonna be like, "What's this about, Avatar? It's for ruining your game back in the day."
It's a mouse pad. It's a mouse pad.
Uh, Brian, aka Unstoppable Art, said, "What game have you played the most? What do you go hard collecting?
So
What do
I
you
love
do? What do you go hard collecting? My bad.
like what do I like collecting in video games?
Games, or what do I like collecting in general?
And
Both.
generally, what do you collect the most, or what do you go
Tattoos.
ham in?
I collect
Tattoos. That's something I hardcore collect. I'm almost out of room,
Tattoos.
so everything has got to be very picky now. But I love collecting wet specimens, which are like just those critters inside jars. I don't have any around me, of course, so I can't show you any. But they're crazy. So I collect those, and I also love to collect games. So I'm a gamer. I'm a big gamer. When I have the time, I can't game like I used to. But the games that I play the most right now, it depends on what I'm into. I played this game called Deep Rock Galactic like a fuck ton. I probably 400 hours easy. But
Damn.
you're like these space dwarves, all right? You work for this evil corporation. And the corporation, you have to go to this planet and like mine its materials. But it's like Starship Troopers, so you're fighting off all these bugs while you're just like grabbing minerals and digging through the dirt, and it's fucking awesome. So I played the shit out of that. But right now I'm playing Resident Evil 4 for the very first time in my whole life on the remake, and it is a blast. I'm loving the shit out of that game. So,
Are
but
you on PlayStation
today,
or what are you on?
I got them all, dude.
except for PC.
Okay.
So I'm on Xbox, I'm on PS5. If you're ever trying to game, dude, I'm down. I'm always down
Hell
to
yeah.
game. Yeah, I got a
Definitely,
new
bro.
schedule now, so I can game later. So I'm trying to do it.
Definitely.
Someone said, "How is
I have a.
Warhammer?" Oh, go on.
Oh shit, we were just talking about Warhammer. Brian and them. Was it Brian and them? Yeah, well, it had to been. Maybe
Well,
not,
I
but
love
yeah.
D&D, so I'm
Playing D&D actually after this podcast,
hmm
so I'm really excited for that. We're playing like Curse of Strahd, which is basically like vampires and werewolves, and it's very, very hard, and I'm terrified to death to get into a fight because we're gonna get killed. We'll see. It's hard,
Do you
man.
play
You have
Baldur's Gate?
characters.
yeah, I love the shit out of Baldur's Gate,
Okay.
dude. I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3. I'm replaying it right now because they have a huge update. So it's fucking great.
And someone's saying Warhammer Space Marines. I bought it, and I played the tutorial, but I haven't played it yet because I'm waiting to have I want a whole squad. You know what I mean? I want to go through it with someone. So I'm waiting for my friends to gather the cash to do it. I'm
Dude, you
also
should do
playing
some
Starship
Baldur's
Troopers
Gate.
Extermination.
Oh yeah. So
So here's about future projects. So I have a future project that I'm
Yeah.
really, really excited for, and they're D&D mood mats. But basically, I'm building, and I have the schematics. I don't have everything for it, but there's these wood trays I'm creating where you can interchange the mood mat in the tray, put a place for your weed, put a place for your dice, your sheets, and it's all like carved with little mood rings at the bottom to keep it
That's
really nice on your
cool.
table. And you could just change out all the mats. So that's something I'm really excited for, and I'm hoping that can bring like a whole D&D crowd to the mood mat world, and just have different types of mood mats. If you're
Yeah,
interested,
dude.
I could show you that. I also have like another project, two other projects. One of them I'm not going to say on the air because we're keeping that really close to the chest. But I have one project I'm working on where I want to call them tat mats. So people that are tattooing, they have like these tool sheds that you put all your stuff in. I'd love to I put my killer acid mat on top of it. I'd love to have like long mats they can put on it. It's just all like tattoo designs, and you can put all your shit on it. But the thing is like we use this thing called cavicide, which is like a very corrosive chemical to keep things sterile. And I haven't really tested it on a mood mat, and I don't want to ruin my killer acid. I love killer
Don't
acid,
do
one
it.
of my favorite artists. I don't want to do it. But I've also done other experiments where I've tried to like do mood mats with like rims around it, so that way it was like kind of deep on the inside. But you can't really you can't laser a mood mat, which is kind of crazy. If you laser a mood mat, you can create
Welcome to the show.
chlorine gas if you use a laser against a mood mat, so it can like fucking kill you. Don't use
Whoa.
a laser on your mats. So you got to avoid that. But we've tried to use like adhesive and stuff around it, so it's like I have different ideas of things I want to work on, but it's just like I have to play around with it, and it's expensive. you know? So
Yeah.
as long as the mood mats keep going, I can keep working on cool stuff for people, because that's the only way I can do it, is people supporting. So I appreciate anybody that has ever supported or done anything with my art at all. Like, it means the world, and I'm trying to bring the coolest stuff I possibly can for this stuff. So thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Jeremy said, Nino Jigabescu beard mood mat, UV glow and all. Yeah, it's in LE.
Dye your beard like pink or green or something. Do you have a UV light?
I
Make a UV beard. Do the eyebrows too, bro.
That'd be so funny.
Oh my God, I'd love that, dude. You should totally do that, dude. Imagine posting that in the Mood Mat groups of you with that beard.
Bro, I bet you I have a UV.
We should make a mood map
for you.
It's orange.
Whoa, what's that?
Is that it's orange UV.
Hello? Is that blue?
No. No. It's just pink.
Hello in my mind, bro.
You're like, why the fuck do you have that on deck?
What the hell? No, you should totally do it. That would be hilarious.
That'd be funny.
I see Bart in the chat there. Dude, let's work together, because I'd love to make pendants, dude. I really want to. I wish I knew how to blow glass. I just literally don't have the time. But I would love to do,
hats,
like,
let's go.
I would love
to
do DMC hats. I'm working on that. But I'd love to, like, get, like, little pendants of, like, eyeballs crying ink, or, like, the death moths that I do, or, like, I have, like, these hearts. Here, I'll show you. With, like, a trippy eyebrow in them, with, like, the moths around it. I'd love to, like, do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be super cool.
Oh, it's the fuck is that called? Well, the heart, whatever.
Anatomical heart.
Yeah.
That one. That's one of my favorite designs I've done.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
That'll be a mood mat too
Eventually, a bunch of different colors.
Yeah, that's fucking dope. Yeah, I'd like to see you make some dark shit with Cater the Alchemist.
Oh yeah, I'm always down for
any collab ever, as long as the people aren't assholes. You know what I mean? I
only
want to work with good, nice people.
That's all I'm doing, dude. I don't work with douchebags and people. That's like my whole thing is, like, I'm not gonna do a podcast with you if you're an asshole, if you're racist, if you talk demeanor towards people. Like, none of that shit flies with me, you know what I mean? We only do good vibes over here. And all my viewers just want. I'm 27.
I'm 33. I was gonna
say, like, I'm just reaching this, like, age now where it's like I'm all about my peace, dude. I feel like mood mats can be very stressful sometimes, because I feel like there's a lot of pressure on the whole thing. But it's really just like, we all just love rubber. We all love collecting this stuff. We like art. That's all that matters. But
exactly, bro.
Yeah, I forgot where I was going with it, to be honest.
I've been hitting my dad.
It's so good. Hey, I had a question though. Do you ever do canvases? Like, make art on canvases?
You know, not too
often. It's just honestly the time. I would love to do that. I would love to actually tattoo
March 31. Let's go.
I would love to tattoo fake skins
and sell the fake skins to people. I feel like that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be really cool. If there was like a fake skin with like different kinds of color on it, I feel like that'd be really cool.
Get the different shades of skins too.
Yeah, that's a whole thing too. It's like
pigments. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, I'd love to sell like actual paintings and one-offs and stuff like that. It's just honestly.
Yo, Robert, much love, bro. Thank you for showing the love. I appreciate you. Said definitely can get behind a podcast like this. All love. That is fucking sick. Go ahead. Yeah, Bart's been wanting to do some cool shit. He said, Burnout been killing me. I'm super down for everything. Just got to get out of my head. Bart, I've seen you been trying to collab with people, dude. Reach out, bro. I know you've got some sick glass art.
He did
this one thing that surprised me, and it made my whole week. I did this tattoo. So this guy came in for a tattoo, and he had like a.
Oh no! He broke his stuff in the kiln.
It was like a duck coming out of a banana peel, and so he wanted to have another animal coming out of a banana peel, and it's like, let's do an anaconda. Bananaconda. So we did a bananaconda design, and then Bart like surprise dropped a bananaconda glass piece, and I was like, whoa,
that is
dude, whoa.
sick. Yeah, I fuck with that hard.
So that was really really cool. And like the guy that I did it on, he was actually in the Matt community, so he actually like was extra stoked, and he was like he's trying to hit that guy up. So I don't know if that actually happened. Bart, answer that if he actually if he hit you up to get that piece.
Dude, I hope he
tight.
bought that. That'd be so sick.
Oh my god, it was so fucking cool. It looked amazing. I'd love for
That is
him to do
dope
a whole
as fuck,
series of
man.
like dragon bananas, like dragons
Mhm.
coming out of bananas or something. That'd be tight.
That would. I like things that like surreal is probably one of my more favorite types of art because it's like shit that's not supposed to be. You know what I mean? And then you
Yeah.
make it make sense. I like that shit. Or shit that's like in your dreams type shit that is just not, you know, it doesn't happen. Right, bro. Super random.
I'm glad to see that.
You know-
Banana Conda went to a good home. But yeah,
Oh.
that's fun. Interesting you say that. So ever since I got into mood mats, like kind of all my art transitioned from gaming to like kind of trippy stoner stuff. And I'm just
Mhm.
like a casual weed smoker. I have my medical card, so I mean I'm just casual about it. So making weed art is always really interesting that I'm a part of that. Whenever I tell people like I kind of work in the marijuana industry, they're like, "What? What the hell are you talking about?" But I like to mix my art style with that Japanese traditional, so I will mix the trippy stoner art in bright colors. Because with mood mats, I'm only allowed to work really with 5 colors,
Yeah.
not including white.
Yeah.
So it's a challenge. So it allows me to work within individual spaces, and then I challenge myself with different colors, and I like to make them really bright. So it allows that Japanese traditional style to mix very well with the actual stoner trippy vibe. Like I have a good example of that. I'm doing like this crazy smoke sesh piece. I haven't really figured it out where I'm going with it yet, but I want to show it off real quick just because I have you on here. But it'd be like a smoke sesh, Japanese traditional
Kind of big picture.
It's nowhere near done.
But that's something I've been really wanting to focus
More on.
But I also have like a lot
of cool team ups that I can't announce yet fully. Future collaborations, which I'm so fucking excited for. So I hope people can stay tuned for that, and I appreciate everybody just sticking around to allow me to do stuff.
Dude, that's gonna be super fucking sick. I love secret collabs, bro. That makes me excited.
Yeah, super secret. It's on the DL.
Brian said, "Love the DBZ one. Piece by piece art collective collab we did with Bart and Bart / Silent Glass. If you guys didn't know, Bart Thor is Silent Glass. If you ever seen him on Instagram, that's his name." Bart said, "Right, those were super fun." What are we talking about? Are we talking about the pins, or what are we talking about here with the DBZ?
So when
me and Brian, we did this cool series called Dab Nami, where basically
yeah. We were just talking about those.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's a fun series. So we get to like
work on different like cartoons that we like and make a double-sided mat. You can flip them and stuff, and then Bart sometimes will come in and he'll throw in like he did like this Dragon Ball radar. So he did this Dragon Ball radar that was like just perfect.
The eye, is that what you're talking about?
I don't know
all the terminology
I'm
for
tripping.
like the dab and glass and stuff because I'm only casual, so I don't want to say the wrong thing and be like, how does this mood back guy not know what the fuck he's doing? Blah blah blah. Because people are like that sometimes.
Blah blah blah.
Moody mats, bro. They're moody mats. That's what I like to call them.
You know it's true.
That's super sick.
It's true.
Oh, it's definitely true, bro. It's definitely true. That series is definitely killing it. The Dragon Ball Finder radar. Okay. Super stoked to see what's next. So you guys got a series going on, huh?
Lots of series, man.
Honestly, there's a lot of stuff I really want to do with Dragon Ball in general still. Like I have this massive list of just like 500 different mood mat design ideas, but it's so expensive, so it's like, you know, I have to pick and choose what I can get, you know what I mean?
But
I would
crazy,
love to do
right?
yeah, we have like some Dragon Ball stuff with Micah's here coming soon, Micah Hall. But I really want to do
Micah's
like
awesome.
An actual super cool dude. Love working with them. I love working with Brian.
The Scouter, Bart, you're right.
Collabs in the works, 74 Land stuff in the works, a couple other art stuff, Tugboat Tony.
Let's go.
So we got a couple things like that.
But I've always wanted to do just the standard radar as a mood mat and then just change up the colors of the screen. I feel like that'd be kind of cool.
I actually remember what you're talking about now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like.
And then Bart said that I was talking about the Scouter. Robert said, "Would you do any other anime?" You just answered that.
I would love to do
Tony.
Anime mats. It's just
it's a niche. So mood mats are already a niche market. So if you're trying
to think of something that you want to, because it's so expensive to order mood mats. Like you have to make those orders count. Otherwise, you just
How
are
many
sitting-
people watch anime is basically what it's about, right?
Yeah,
But like, how many of those people use mood mats at the same time?
Yeah,
So Dragon,
yeah.
So it's like it's just a hit or miss. Do you know what I mean? So you got to pick and choose your battles when it comes to like what you want to invest in to see if people even help you break even. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and like even with like anime, like I don't personally watch a lot of anime, but like I have a One Piece mat, and like I have well, that's the only anime that I have, I think. But at one point I had it
like the One Piece wanted signs or something.
I feel like that'd be really cool with like them like really stoned in the wanted picture. And I feel like that'd be a really cool one. I really want to do more Yu-Gi-Oh style mats. I have one that's coming out based off Exodia, the Forbidden cards. Remember that? Did you play Yu-Gi-Oh? It was like the 5 cards of that Egyptian god. So it's going to be like a big puzzle piece mat. You have to collect them all to get the whole thing.
That's fucking sick,
bro. It's like just waiting on mood mats. They're just really slow right now because of like staffing issues. So it's just waiting and waiting. But yeah,
you're welcome, Robert.
A lot of cool collabs coming up. I'm really excited. Really excited.
Bart said that Brian, aka Unstoppable Arts, just made a scatter mat though. Yep, I saw that one. It's the one with his like fucking glasses. It's like super UV. Yeah, that shit was sick. And he also made a pin. That glass pin, right? It's a glass pin. Shit's crazy. It might not be glass, but it looks like glass.
He used to be teased for
watching anime. Now it's a big thing, and that is so fucking true. I bet people that have been playing D&D forever feel the exact same way.
Yeah, I see a lot of TikToks right now, dude. Yeah, exactly. I see a lot of videos of like people talking about like you pick the weird boyfriend. It's like he's a cool boyfriend. It's just like, dude, you guys are lame, bro.
Just let people enjoy what they want to enjoy.
Yeah. The stained glass pins are fire. You are 100%, and that's what I was talking about. I think he has a couple more, maybe one set.
Those are super cool.
I've never seen anything like that. Yeah, Brian was also telling me that there's pins out there where they have like moving liquid in them and stuff. Like it's like a liquid glitter design that just spirals around. I'm like, that is so fucking cool. And
if you look at, go ahead.
I was gonna say,
Brandon Reddy. He's got like this pin that he did for Friday the 13th, and it has like glowing eyes, and it's awesome.
Oh, that's sick. On Ground Score, an artist, I'm not sure which artist it is, but they dropped a pin, and it's like an astronaut holding a hourglass, bro. And the hourglass has the actual like glitter that goes up and down. If you spin it up and down, it'll go through it.
That's so cool, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Like, I don't know shit about the pin world. I got like a couple of pins that I've done right here, and there's like a Mario,
Rabid, like Dino.
Got Daily Bread and some Wu-Tang shit.
Oh, that one's tight.
Right?
Yeah.
I think these like glow like really well too.
Oh, holy fuck. Yo, that's cool. Was that what you did?
Yeah, I did. This is one of my pins.
Wow, that's cool as shit, dude. What the fuck? We should put that on a canvas, try to paint it. That's it, bro.
I got this like
Crazy Scyther.
Like, look at the glow on this thing. I thought this was cool. But I just said
Other people have way cooler shit. But I would love to get into pendants. That's something I really would like to do.
Pendants?
I don't blow glass. Yeah, like pendies. Like
yep.
Like I want to do.
Yeah,
like
Brian's done a couple.
Yeah, no.
Bart, hit me up.
Let's do it. I get out of that burnout, bro. I'm pushing for you. I'm pushing. I'm pushing the button.
Pushing, brother.
Let's do it.
The glow is amazing, Robert. That paint is called The Continuum by Aaron Brooks. You're the fucking man. And you deserve the love. You guys are so kind.
Right. Aaron Brooks, I've tried to work with Killer Acid, but they are so elusive. They're so elusive. Like, you get like one answer out of them, and then they don't hear from them for months. And I'm dying to make it happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out a way to get him to do a podcast with me.
I don't know how you're gonna do it, but all paid
For you, buddy.
I'm gonna
I'm
get
in support.
it done, bro. I'm gonna get it done. I'm a go-getter. We'll figure it out.
Like hostage or something.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to like spend like $20,000 all at once. Yeah, just buy him a new house.
Good stuff.
He's like,
Man,
oh
this was wonderful.
shit, you want to do a podcast?
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
When I was doing the bastard sermon, a lot of people, let's say if like I wanted to get like some sort of celebrity on or something, if you follow their Instagram and they have like less than like 60,000 like subscribe or followers, usually they run that shit themselves and they'll answer. So I'll just say, do you ever do podcasts? And they'll answer and I'll be like, do you want to hop on mine? And it can happen that way. I mean, I got Johnny Fairplay from Survivor on. I had people from the show Alone on. There was a crime scene cleaning crew that we had on, and that was a weird one. When they had like 300,000 followers on Instagram, I did not think they were going to go for it, but they said, "Yeah, let's do it. Let's set up a call." And so I did a call with them. So I'm just doing a dirty poop and penis podcast. You know, it's like just a stupid, immature podcast, and it's gross, dark comedy. And then these people have me in, like, say, all right, we're going to call you in. And I call in, and it's like a whole ass meeting. Like, there's like 10 people on the call, and they're talking about, so what's the podcast about? I'm like, poop and wiener jokes. Like, well, we're really excited, and we can't wait to come on. And they told us, like, the craziest stories about how they're cleaning up dead bodies and all kinds of horrible things. And it was fascinating, you know? So sometimes you just got to shoot your shot. There was, like, one time also, you ever watch Wild Boys back in the day? Remember Manny? Manny, who like managed all the animals for like all those guys, Steve-O and all that? Well, I was talking to him for a little bit, and he's just like an old guy, so he types like ... at the end of everything, like most boomers. And,
dude, one of my best friends does that. And I'm like, dude, are you okay, bro?
Why are you doing that? Why do you do that?
Yeah, dude, it's on everything. And he'd be excited as fuck. He'd be like, hell yeah, dog, I'm super excited. ... I'm like, you fuck with me, bro?
Like, what's like the legit logic?
I think
because they do
it's
that
just
stuff
they're
all the
so
time.
stuck on it that it's just, I don't know, but it makes me feel bad. Big motherfucker, right? That's how to make the world roll. Yep, that's true. Oh shit! Let's see. It says teamwork equals dreamwork by Brian. My cousin's a painter for Thrasher magazine. That's actually really fucking cool. All right, guys. Oh shit. Pat's app crashed on him. So give him a second, and he'll be back in. I'm gonna get him back in here. Accept. Add to the call. Too much awesomeness in here. Let's do a break real quick. So, no, we're back. Let's go.
Yeah, sorry about that. The app crashed on me.
Oh, it's all good, brother.
Yeah. What were we saying? I totally forgot.
Oh, I was just reading some of these questions and stuff, making sure I was keeping up with everybody.
I'm back, Ford. I'm back.
Say, get back here. So do you have like, I've seen that you've like released a couple of prints and stuff. Do you plan on releasing prints on the regular? Do you release prints on the regular? Because all I know is that you do a lot of mats.
Most of the time, I just print all my art on mats for the challenge coins. But I have a fuck ton of prints. I have so many prints. I have probably like 300 prints sitting right next to me, actually, right now. It's just that, you know, I just don't sell them that often. I don't know. I'm trying to make them like limited edition. You know, I'm still trying to figure it out. But most of the stuff that I focus on when it comes to getting anything out there is mood mats, because that's what people really like, and I'm just going to do that. And honestly, I just really like them. So especially like seeing my logo as a mat is just like so fucking crazy to me. I got like different stuff on the back. The official cult member mat.
Oh, that's super sick.
A bunch of little stuff. So I'm super.
The moth is probably one of my favorite things they've done is the moth.
Thanks, man. It's kind of crazy. Dude, I've tattooed that on 8 people already. Like 8 people.
It's because
on the moth. It's wild.
It's a badass moth, bro. Like it's sometimes it's weird seeing like, not saying it's, you know, but it's a simple, it's a simple design that you made, but a lot of people like it so much because it's unique but simple. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
It's simple. I remember I went up to New Jersey to the Mood Mats headquarters. They hosted me up there, and we had this like event for the Mood Gallery, which is like their glass market that they have on the side.
Mhm.
And all these people came to travel to me, and I was so blessed that anybody came to see me at all. And Brian Bell, I get to meet him, and someone brought a tattoo machine, and I tattooed like 4 people there. I tattooed them off on 4 people at the Mood Gallery. It was awesome.
That is so cool.
so fucking cool.
All right.
So wild.
Well, if we ever meet, bro, I'll have you put the moth on me, even if it's my first ever tattoo. I don't even have a tattoo on me. No, I don't know what to put on me, bro. I know, man.
Baby.
Once you start, you're like, shit, dude. I don't have no more skin to put on any tattoos, and then you just, boop, 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 boop. Yo, bro, come over here so I can get some tats on you, type shit, you know. And then I'll fly over there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna tat you up. You're gonna end up looking like me in no time. It's gonna be.
Dude, that'd be sick as fuck. Big old back tattoo. I gotta stop being
Yeah, let's hear it.
pussy. Yeah, if anybody's got some questions before we kind of close this shit up, this is an amazing podcast, bro. I love talking to you, dude. Learned a lot about tattoos. Bro, I had no idea about all this stuff about tattoos. I've got so many people that are gonna love this because I mean, my cousin, coworkers.
Yeah.
People love tattooing. You know what I mean?
Any artist can be like, wow, tattooing looks so easy. I could do that. I could do that.
So
and then when they pick
much
up the
shit to it, dude.
You have no idea what you're doing. The tattoo machine
Yeah,
is a
seriously.
medium, dude.
Yeah.
Every single thing is a beast to tackle. I cannot stress enough that this is the
Hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life, but I love it. It's so rewarding. It's so much fun.
You're like me, bro. You love.
I just love art.
Go ahead.
I just love art. I love art in any form I can get it, and I'm very lucky that if I didn't have Mood Mats, I honestly would not be tattooing at all. So if anybody that has ever supported or even just liked my stuff, like I wouldn't be doing any of the stuff I'm doing now without anyone supporting me. So I just appreciate anybody that all the people I met. I'm always super appreciative. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you, Jeremy, by the way. Thank you very much. Robert said
Thank you.
he wants the moth to be his first tattoo.
Yeah, dude.
Let's do it. Look how cool that looks. Just a little guy. Just a little guy.
But yeah, no, we definitely appreciate all the support. I wouldn't be where I am without the gallery, and I'm like you, bro. I wouldn't say stress myself, but like this whole podcasting is way new to me, and I have no idea what I'm doing. But at the same time, I'm so excited to do it because it's a new challenge in the art community. You know what I mean? And the art community is just like, that's me, dude. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm doing this gallery podcast, dude, and I love it so far. Everyone in here is fucking amazing. Art is a euphoric drug. Did you hear that, Jeremy, earlier? I said that. I said that shit. I even mentioned you, bro. The small business struggle be real as fuck. That's true, bro. But if you love it enough, you'll make it work, right?
Yeah.
Let's go, bro.
It's all about what you put into it,
dude. And everything you want to do in life is behind a small wall of fear.
That's
you just got to get over that.
Exactly right, bro. Just go through it, bro.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I go about it. Let's see.
Exactly.
Jeremy said I did. Bro, straight up would be honored for sure. Robert, you're an awesome dude. We'll get a whole
When are you gonna get Bart on here, dude? When are you gonna get the big Bart dog?
Don't stop being you guys be muffin bass. Yeah, I need to get some glass artists in here. I think my biggest problem with like glass art is like I don't want to get demonetized and not be shown to people because I'm showing off glass and shit, you know what I mean? But I think if we show off like pendants and stuff, I think we could be good. Just no like bongs and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I really want to go on like Instagram Live and do like a podcast like that with like all the different.
Fuck it, dude. Let's do that, dude. I don't give a shit about Instagram, but Facebook, I kind of want to keep my reach, and it's a lot easier to be able to. I don't make Bart. All right, well, me and Bart are gonna go ahead and talk about that.
Just talk about the pendants.
Yeah, Bart, we can definitely get you on here at some point. I'm quite a bit out, but I have no flags because I have void posting my functions. Let's go. We'll get you on here as our first glass artist. I think that'll be really sweet.
You should
Spark
also
some.
get Brandon ready.
Get Brandon ready
Yeah,
on
bro.
the podcast.
I was actually when we were talking about moon mats and you brought him up, I was gonna say I want to get him on the podcast, see what he talks about, because he's a big one. You said for moon mats, so that'd be really sweet.
That
Man.
guy is an
absolute monster when it comes to drawing. Like, he impresses the shit out of me with like how he does his colors. And we got some mats coming up, which I'm so stoked for. And another guy to get on is 74 Lands. You got to talk to that guy. He's from the UK, so you can just hear his whole entire process. That dude is also a master of his craft. Just other people that you could possibly have on that are also in the mat community too, that it could be interesting for you. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
Crisis
dude.
Designs. That's also
Crisis is a good one.
Yeah,
he's doing those the fucking lace beads for Brian. I'm pretty sure, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so. He works with everybody.
I've released a mat with him not too long ago. That was a lot of fun. And I love his little characters that he does. I have them all in my glass case, actually. I got like a Studio Ghibli, a King Boo, and a Gengar that he custom made for me. So I've spent some money on him. That's like the only guy I've ever got glass like commission from. So it was really good.
Hey, man. You know, when you want to buy it, you fucking buy it no matter the price. And I think that's something people need to realize, especially with like art. Like, some people think, you know, why would people buy this or spend so much money on art? Well, it's just like anything. Some people buy fucking $150 caviar eggs, fish eggs, you know, to have 4 fucking bites of it, you know, and this is what they enjoy.
Yeah. I do have to hop off
here shortly, so I probably got about 5 more minutes, just because I have my D&D crew arriving here shortly.
Sounds great, because I'm about to be going to a party. Let's just get a couple more questions. Things. Brian said you get what you put in, and Pat is always helping out other artists. I do see that a lot, and that's why I'm very excited to have you on here, bro. Bart doesn't get no flags.
I love the homies. We all are in this shit together. We all want to make art and make it a big thing. So the only way we can grow is if we do it together. So let's always collab.
No gatekeeping.
We always got each other's back. No gatekeeping. You know, we're all here to make the market grow. And I'm not successful if you guys aren't successful. So let's make that happen.
Yep. And yeah, Robert also said to get Brandon in.
Yeah, dude, he'd be a good.
I will talk to him about it.
He just went through like the hurricane. Like, imagine hearing his stories about that. That'd be wild.
Holy shit! Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Dude's a beast. Get that guy on. Yeah, there's a lot of good artists in the community that you could hit up. Seriously. So I'm glad I could be on. Thank you so much for just having me on. I love podcasting. If you ever want to have me on again, let's book it. I'm down. I could talk for days.
We will, bro. And I appreciate all the help you've given me too, dude. This shit's awesome as fuck. I appreciate it. And everybody else, I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for joining the podcast today. As always, we'll see you next time in the gallery. Peace out, everyone. See you, Pat.
Thanks.